30. Who is the Duke of Vanholt? He is a nobleman. Faustus performs illusion at his court. 31. Who is the Duchess of Vanholt? She is a noble woman whom Faustus faces graph in January. 32. Who is the old man? He is a holy old man who tried to save Faustus by getting him to repent and for his good deed. Faustus initially thanks him, but later Faustus sent David to harm him. 33. What is chorus? Chorus is a group of characters who take part with the actors in the dialogue of the drama and expresses their sentiment in song at interval when there is no character on the stage. 34. What do you know about the chorus of the Elizabethan drama? In the Elizabethan drama, the chorus has been reduced to one personage who speak prologue and epilogue and comment on the course of the action. 35. What does the chorus do in Dr. Faustus? In Dr. Faustus, the chorus introduces the theme of the play. 36. What does the chorus relate at the beginning of the Dr. Faustus? At the beginning of Dr. Faustus, the chorus relates the early life of Faustus. 37. What is the purpose of chorus in Dr. Faustus? In Dr. Faustus, the purpose of the chorus is to introduce the theme of the play and to tell the audience what is unknown to them. 38. How does the play Dr. Faustus open? The play Dr. Faustus open with the first choric ode. 39. Who speak the prologue to Dr. Faustus? The chorus speak the prologue to Dr. Faustus. 40. What does the muse choose as the theme? The muse chooses Faustus' life, good or bad, as the theme of the play Dr. Faustus. 41. What is prologue? The prologue is the introductory lines made by an actor on the stage before the dramatic performance. 42. Not marching now in field of Thrasymene. What do the fields of Thrasymene refer to? It referred to the Battle of Lake Thrasymene, in which the Carthaginians defeated the Romans. 43. Who is Mars? Mars is the Roman god of war. He allied himself with the Carthaginians to defeat the Romans. 44. What was Carthage? Carthage was an ancient city situated to the north of America. It was founded by the Phoenicians and destroyed by the Romans in 146 BC. 45. Why is Carthage famous? Carthage was famous for trade and strong force. 46. Where was Dr. Faustus born? Dr. Faustus was born in Germany in a town called Rhodos. 47. What is Rhodos? Rhodos is the name of town near Weimar, which is given as the birthplace of Faustus in the first books. 48. What is Wittenberg? Wittenberg is a famous German university town. 49. What do you know about Faustus' parents? Faustus' parents were poor and he was brought up in Wittenberg by his relations. 50. What do you know about the learning of Dr. Faustus? Faustus acquired extensive knowledge in the fields of divinity and theology and was honored with the doctor titles. 51. Who is the main character in the play? Dr. John Faustus is the main character in the play. Where does Faustus grow up? Faustus grows up in Rhodos, Germany. 53. What is the status of Faustus' parents? Faustus' parents were very poor. 54. Where does Faustus go to study? Wittenberg. 55. What does Faustus study? Divinity. 56. What does Faustus' thought soon turn away from? Theology. 57. What general topic does Faustus begin to study while neglecting his formal studies according to the chorus in the prologue? Magic or necromancy. 58. His oxen wind did mount above his wrist. What do the oxen winds allude to? The oxen winds allude to Icarus, who tried to escape along with his father from Crete by means of wings made of feathers and ox. The wings melted as he flew very near the sun, and he fell to his death. 59. Who had oxen wings? Icarus had oxen wings. 60. Who is Icarus? In Greek mythology, Icarus is the son of the master craftsman Daedalus, the creator of the labyrinth. 61. To whom is Faustus compared in the first choric ode? Or whom is Faustus compared to in his pride? In the first choric ode, Faustus is compared to Icarus, son of Daedalus. 62. What is necromancy? Necromancy is the vicious art of calling up the spirit of the dead. 63. What is soliloquy? Soliloquy is the potent means of self-revelation. It is a dramatic device in which a character speaks to himself when he is alone on the stage. 64. What is the purpose of soliloquy? Or what is soliloquy use employed in the drama? Soliloquy is employed in a drama for the purpose of revealing the secret and inmost thought of the character. 65. What does Faustus do at the very beginning of the play Dr. Faustus? At the very beginning of the play, Faustus tried to choose a definite study course. 67. In which field has Dr. Faustus obtained the degree of doctorate? Dr. Faustus has obtained the degree of doctorate in theology. 67. Why is Faustus as divine in appearance? Having taken a doctor's degree in theology, Faustus is a divine in appearance. 68. What is the purpose of logic? To argue well is the end of logic. 69. Why does Faustus discard logic? Or why doesn't Faustus want to study logic? To argue well is the end of logic. Faustus has already achieved that end, so he discards logic. 70. Why does Faustus discard physics or medicine? Faustus discards the course in medical science because it cannot make men immortal and raise dead man to life. 71. Who was Galen? Galen was a 2nd century Greek physician who had great authority on medicine. 72. Who was Justinian? Justinian was a Roman emperor during whose reign Roman law was codified. 73. Why does Faustus discard law? According to Faustus, the study of law sweet on who told for any momentary gain. He discards it because it is not worth his while. 74. Why does Faustus discard divinity? Faustus discards divinity because it does not suit his taste. What is Jerome Bible? It is the Vulgate or the Latin translator of the Bible prepared mainly by Saint Jerome at the end of 7th century AD. 76. Why does Faustus decide to practice necromancy? Faustus decided to practice necromancy because it offered unlimited profit, power, honor, and authority to him. 77. How does a magician enjoy more powers than kings and emperor? King and emperor can exercise authority only over their own kingdom, but the power of magician extends as far as man can imagine. 78. A sound magician is a mighty god. From where is the line quoted? The line is quoted from Marlowe's tragic play Dr. Faustus. 79. Who is Ogner? Ogner is the servant to Faustus. He is Christopher Ogner, the hero of Ogner book, a book of magical adventure. 80. Who is Valdez? Valdez is a person of uncertain identification considered to be a friend of Faustus. 81. Who is Cornelius? He is Cornelius Agrippa, a German philosopher and writer on magic considered to be a personal friend of Faustus. 82. Why does Faustus want Valdez and Cornelius to see him urgently? Faustus wants his friend Valdez and Cornelius to see him urgently because he thinks that they will help him to practice necromancy. 83. That is blasphemy. What is blasphemy? Why? Blasphemy means speaking in a manner insulting to God. The practice of necromancy or black art of magic is devilish, and therefore it is blasphemy. 84. Who advised Faustus to keep away the black art? Good angel advised Faustus to keep away the black art. 85. Who encouraged Faustus to study magic? Evil angel encouraged Faustus to study magic. 86. How does the evil angel allure Faustus? Evil angel allures Faustus by saying that if he practices magic, he will be as powerful on this earth as Jove in heaven. 87. Who is Jove? Jove is the chief god of Roman mythology, but in the Dr. Faustus, Jove is used to mean the god of Christianity. 88. Why does Faustus went to bid the spirit fly to India? Faustus went to bid the spirit fly to India to collect gold from there. 89. Why does Faustus went to command the spirit to explore the ocean? Faustus went to command the spirit to explore the ocean in order to collect precious pearls. 90. Why does Faustus went to send the spirit to all the corners of the newly discovered world? Faustus went to send the spirit to all the corners of the newly discovered world, America, together for him delicious food and rich delicacies referred by the prince. 91. What does Faustus went to do with his army? With the help of his army, Faustus went to expel Alexander Farnese, the Prince of Parma, governor and general of the Netherlands, from his country Germany, and he himself went to rule as the supreme monarch over Germany. 92. Who was the Prince of Parma? Alexander Farnese was the Prince of Parma. He arrived in the Netherlands as Governor General in 1579 and remained there till his death in 1592. 93. What do you know about Antwerp Bridge? The Prince of Parma besieged Antwerp and blocked the river's escape with a bridge of ship and boat to prevent aid being thrown by sea, but the Dutch destroyed this bridge by means of a fire ship. 94. What is Antwerp? Antwerp is a city in Belgium, or the river is called. It is the seaport of Belgium. 95. Divinity is based of the tree. Why? According to Faustus, divinity is based of the three: philosophy, law, and physics. because it is dull, hateful, and disgusting.